Alright. Hey guys, Iceluslol here, and today we're bringing you a Leona replay analysis video. This is Funnychampion on Leona at the Silver 4 Elo on NA. So for bot lane, we've got Leona Ezreal versus Lucian Nami, and Lucian was disconnected, but he just reconnected, so I'm sure he'll be back momentarily. You're going to get level 2 first, for sure, because Lucian wasn't here to push. Now the wave is kind of into tower. Generally not a good position for the lane at all, but especially for Leona, because there's just nothing you can do. Like, with the wave that pushed up, I mean, you can't tower dive at level 2. So, there's a good chance to go in Nami, yeah. I was just going to say that. Okay. Ezreal got punished there because his positioning wasn't that great. He did pop Sunlight, but yeah, not too much he could have done there. You have potions, so I'd like to see you probably use some of them since Nami just keeps poking you. The minions are kind of stacked up, so now's a good time to back up. Ezreal didn't use his potion either. So yeah, you definitely want to be using your potions, I'd say. There's not really much you're going to be able to do pre-6. Like, Ezreal's lane phase is kind of crappy, and he can't follow up that great with you until he's 6. Like, once he's 6, he can just ult, and it'll pop the first sunlight charge, and then he can follow up a little bit better. Oh, that's actually a really good chance. Nice, that was great. So you identified right when Nami went to go ward, and you went on Lucian and burned both of his summoners. That was great. That's about all you can do right now, I think. I mean, Nami's just going to continue to poke you forever. Ooh, that was really bad by Ezreal. Ezreal just arcane shifted into his death. That was poor. You exhausted him, and you did everything pretty much as well as you could there. So... okay, so you got a bunch of potions. You have a ruby sightstone, or you have a, excuse me, health crystal that you'll turn into a ruby sightstone eventually, I assume. I probably would have switched out your trinket for a red trinket, so you can de-ward with Leona, because de-warding with Leona is extremely powerful, since your engage is so good. That's one thing I would say. You got some wards in Tribrush. And I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Looks like Pantheon wants to gank, maybe? You're going to be 6 soon. Okay, so you went in for that. Okay. So I would have liked to see you just wait until you were 6. But you did apply a lot of pressure there. Okay, Ezreal finally has ult. It sucks you don't have ult. If you had ult, that would have been an easy kill there for you. So that's why I was kind of thinking, like, you want to wait until you're 6. But now you have ult. So you can probably all in them as soon as you get back to lane, I think. So that was a good, I mean, that was a good ult in terms of you landed everything, but there's no one to follow up. So you want to try to save your ult until there's people around you where you can follow up. And Ezreal just got killed. So, yeah, there's not much you can do here. You did distract them from killing Pantheon, and you lived. Okay, so that's good. Ezreal will pretty much die for no reason. There's not much you can do about that. But if you had your ult there, you could have killed both of them. So just try to save it for when you have teammates around. Yeah, you gotta watch out for Katarina. He will dunk you.
Killing spree. Red team has slain the dragon.
Oh, perfect ult. Get him. Nice. That was a perfect. Yeah, you landed the ult perfectly and stunned her. That was great. Now you can push this. You might want to go back because you're both kind of low. I guess you're going to stay. Yeah, see, now you're going to get pushed out of lane probably because Nami's poke. You don't have ult. You have ult in 15. Now Lucian's back actually, so you're probably fine. That was a good time to clear that ward in Tribrush though with your red trinket. Just something to note. Just hang out with your team. This is fine. Ezreal and Lucian are farming bot. You missed your ult there. It's okay. Even if you had landed that ult, though, that's another time where I don't think your teammates could have followed up. Nice. Now you're trying to help Pantheon. He's dead. Yeah, not much you can do here, unfortunately. Flash the wall. Okay. You could have flashed that wall and they lived. But so you have ult again. You're just helping Pantheon out. Ryze is bot for some reason. I don't know why. You're just trying to hang out and ward. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think Ezreal can 1v1 Ryze, so I would try to push this and then go rotate mid, basically. Like Riven is making plays, but she got killed. Okay, you are good at, like, when you land your ult, you are good about landing the actual stun, not just the slow. So that's really good. Ezreal foolishly tried to 1v1 Ryze, which is not a good idea ever. Riven is pretty much the only person in your team that can 1v1 Ryze at this stage of the game. So, not many opportunities there for you to fight, really. It's okay, though. So, yeah, this Riven's super fed. Basically, if you just peel for Riven, that's pretty much all you need to do to, like, win this game, I think. And then Ezreal will eventually get farmed. At some point. So okay, so you're just getting some wards down. You gotta watch out for Katarina though, but yeah, this is not good. Okay, Malphite stopped her ult, but the thing about Katarina, you just have to like wait until your ult is up, so you have more ways to stun her, or just wait for your team. Because she's super strong once she gets any kind of kills, and her resets will just, you know, win team fights pretty much. Okay, so you're just trying to kite them away from Ezreal, which is good. I think you're probably dead, yeah. That's okay. So your skill build is good. Maxing W first is really good. I would say max E second though. Just because it's AoE damage and the cooldown goes down. Shield Daybreak, the stun is always the same, and it's just the damage and the cooldown goes down a little bit, but it's single target, so it's not that big of a deal. But Zenith Blade can lead to more AoE damage. And more opportunities to engage or re-engage. Okay, that was a great ult. Wow. Really, really good ultimate on your part. Don't think you used Face of the Mountain there. It's the only thing I would say to do differently. But other than that, great job. So, I'm gonna get this tower, nice. Okay, good. Now I probably go back, yeah. Oh. Recalling a little too close. Okay. That's fine. You're working on Locket, which is really good. Uh-oh. You get the ult off. Ah, damn. That was a really good bait by them. They baited in the brush. And you died before you could get your ultimate off. So I think you still had your face, though. Oh, your face was on cooldown. Bummer. That's okay. That was just a really good play by them. I mean, that's why Vision is OP. Having Vision in the jungle and stuff is just, like, really, really strong. I got Dragon off that. That's alright. So, you got Exhaust. And yeah, you might as well get this XP. Okay. Pantheon and Ezreal got that. Now you're just trying to get Vision in your jungle. That's really good. You want to start transitioning your wards to the other side of the map, though, like around the Baron area. Because dragons are important at every stage of the game, but at this point, like, they could start maybe doing Baron with Ryze and Shyvana. So You have a pink ward there, that's really good. And okay, now you're starting to get Baron control. This is really good. Okay, that ult was okay. You hit 2 people with it, but didn't really stun anyone. Ezreal didn't die. Shyvana's gonna chase you again. God, she really doesn't like you. Okay, you should be able to get out of this. Oh, Ezreal didn't retreat. That sucks. I would just run away here and heal, because there's not much you can do with low health. Trying to defend the tower. And you have home guard, so yeah. We're gonna run mid. So you got ultimate, you have... Okay, you stunned Shyvana that time, that was pretty good. Nami knocked you up. Yeah, so you actually could have de-leashed the tower. You're running this way, but you're still in tower range. If you just ran that way, you could have de-leashed the tower. Not to say that you wouldn't have died, but you would have lived for a little bit longer. Troll ties to the tower. Oh man, the base tower, the MVP. The real MVP. Alright, so you've got Aegis, and you've almost got Locket. Oh, she's CC'd Riven. Or Rise CC'd Riven. The dragon's up. Getting dragon would be good right now. Oh, you missed your E. Oh, actually, I don't think you were in range. It was a good try. So yeah, you really want to try to get your teammates to do dragon. Like they finally are doing it. You've got great vision, so you know they can't contest. And you could pretty easily get top tower. Like, you could probably dive the mid, but you saw in the last fight how the base tower just ruined everyone. Okay, you missed your ult. That's okay. At this point, you want to back off and go top. You have no Leona ult. You're not going to win a fight very easily. The top tower, like this tower, is way easier to get than the super strong base tower, even though it's low. So you can basically just go get a free tower top if you want to look at it. And be really careful about going in here because you don't have your ultimate. Okay, you're going anyway. Maybe they don't know you don't have your ult. Okay, you're just hanging out here trying to peel for Riven and Ezreal. Oh god, the Katarina though. Yeah, you didn't have your ult there. That's something you want to look for in team fights. Like, if you don't have your ultimate, just ping your teammates back or say in chat, "Hey, I don't have ultimate," because even though they can look at the top of the screen and tell, they're not going to do that. So, and you not having your ultimate is a big deal because Leona ultimate's very, very strong. You've got some more armor now. I'm almost more concerned about magic resist against their team, like Katarina, Rise, and Shyvana. I don't know if you have the damage to finish this off. They have Baron, yeah. It sucks. But yeah, I mean, you really want armor, I understand, for like Lucian and Shyvana's attacks, but like, they have so much magic damage. I think you might be better off getting like like a Banshee's Veil at this point. Or actually, I would have finished Locket. Like, you have the Aegis, but like finishing Locket is really good. So I would have done that at this point. Yeah, Katarina will pick you up like that. That sucks. Gotta watch out for that. So yeah, I mean, you had some really good ults, and you did your best in a lane with an Ezreal, and Ezreal's like a pretty weak laner. I would just say, like, in general, try to, ult only when people can follow up. There were a few times when you ulted when there's really no one to follow up in the vicinity. There's just, your teammates can't do anything about that, really. And then, I think sometimes you went for a lot of, like, riskier ults, like low probability. You just kind of threw them out there. I would say you could even wait to reinitiate with Leona ult. Or just, wait until they're kind of clumped up and you can have a higher chance of landing it. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching, guys. If you hit the subscribe button above my head, you'll get an email whenever there's a new video published. Stay frosty.